With power failures becoming more and more frequent, having backup power can be a lifesaver, so it's crucial to know your options. Hey everybody, in today's video we'll cover the pros and cons of both solar and gas generator systems and discuss the factors you need to consider before making a choice. We'll also explore what an ideal setup would look like. So let's jump right in. Starting with gas generators, which is a common choice for backup power that most of you guys are familiar with. These generators typically use fuel like gasoline, propane, or natural gas to power a motor that generates usable electricity. The pros of this system is, first off, you can get on-demand electricity as long as you have fuel for it. Gasoline or propane is widely available, and in many areas you can even connect your gas generator to your home natural gas line, giving you a constant fuel supply without needing storage tanks. This way, if one type of fuel isn't available or becomes hard to get, you still have other ways to keep your generator going. That's why dual fuel or tri-fuel generators are a more reliable choice. They might be a bit more pricey, but they provide the flexibility to keep your generator running and your home power during outages. Secondly, gas generators come in a variety of sizes and capacities, so you can select the one that matches your power requirements and the space available based on how you intend to use it. Plus, they usually have a lower upfront cost compared to solar options, making them more budget-friendly. But this depends on the type of gas generator you choose, as good quality ones often come with a higher price. Now, discussing the downsides of gas generators. The first obvious drawback is the noise it produces. They can be quite loud and irritating, especially in residential areas and at night. Not only does this prevent you from enjoying a peaceful evening, but a noisy generator can also attract unwanted attention. Picture everyone else in the neighborhood without power while your generator is roaring away. It could easily give away your location, and the fact that you have a power source is something that you might want to keep to yourself. Another thing to watch out for with these gas generators is the exhaust it produces. You can see or smell carbon monoxide, but at certain levels, just 5 minutes of exposure can be fatal. So it's crucial to make sure you run your gas generator outside in a well-ventilated area. Keep it away from doors, windows, or air intake vents that could pull carbon monoxide into your house. On top of that, you've got to think about your fuel supply. Like we mentioned earlier, a gas generator can give you power when you need it, but only if you've got enough fuel on hand. Since we can't make gas or propane ourselves, and to avoid the hassle of waiting in line for hours at a gas station, it's smart to keep a decent amount of fuel at home in case the power's out for a while. Keep in mind, different fuels have different shelf lives. Propane can sit in a well-maintained tank forever practically, but gasoline and diesel start going bad after about 6 months, even if kept in ideal conditions. So keep an eye on your fuel and top it off as needed. With solar generators, things are quite different. Starting with the advantages of the system, first of all, a solar generator system harnesses energy directly from the sun. Combine a proper solar panel array, the system collects and stores the solar power into battery. Then you can use it as backup power for your home. It's free, limitless, and clean energy, and you don't need storage tanks anymore. Another great feature of the solar generator is that it operates silently. Plus, it doesn't emit exhaust fumes, so it can be brought inside your home or RV to keep your appliances running without disrupting your night or posing health concerns. Moreover, solar generators require less maintenance compared to gas generators. With a gas generator, you'll need to attend to it regularly on a weekly or monthly basis, depending on how often you use it. This involves tasks like changing the oil, cleaning the air filter, and replacing worn-out parts to ensure it runs well when you need it. While it's not overly complicated, it does require some basic know-how. In contrast, a solar generator has fewer moving parts. Maintaining them is simpler. If it's not being used for a while, store it in a clean, well-ventilated area. Remember to cycle the battery every 1 or 2 months. Charge and discharge it to optimize battery life. Moving to the drawbacks of solar generator. For one, the refill of a solar generator won't be as quick as topping off a gas generator. In normal times, this isn't a big deal. Take the newly released Delta Pro 3, for example. It supports multiple charging methods and can charge up to 7,000 watts. You can have a Delta Pro 3 and an extra battery filled up in about 50 minutes to get a total capacity of 8 kilowatt hours. So before a blackout hits, make sure to check how much power is left on your solar generator and recharge it if necessary. When the grid is down, your recharge options become limited. You can either rely on solar charging or use gas generators to charge your battery. The catch with solar charging is that it depends a lot on the weather. If it's cloudy or rainy, you'll only get limited solar input. But if you get 1 or 2 hours of sunshine with a good solar array, you'll be back in business. Another downside of solar backup system is that the initial cost can be higher compared to a gas generator. However, as I mentioned earlier, with a gas generator, there are long-term costs associated with buying fuel and regular maintenance. The cost will add up over time. So you might also take the long-term costs and benefits into consideration. So each option has its pros and cons. Solar generators might not be for everyone, and gas generators aren't a perfect fit for every situation either. If you're getting your home ready for power outages, I'm going to walk you through a few steps and factors to consider, which will help you find the better solution for your needs. Step 1. Figure out how much power you're going to need. Think about what essentials you want to keep running during a blackout and for how long. If blackouts in your area are usually short and rare, and you just want to keep the fridge running to prevent food from going off, some lights on, and your phone charged for a few hours, if that's the case, you don't need to spend a ton of money on a big system. A smaller one with less storage should be enough for you. But if you want to maintain a certain level of comfort even during an extended blackout, like having your heater running for hot water or your AC to stay cool, that's totally fine too. Just remember, to run high-powered appliances like those, you're going to need something more powerful with a higher output. And if the outages last for days, you'll need a larger storage capacity or enough fuel to keep things running. Once you're clear about your power needs, you can start to size and price things. Step 2. Consider the availability of the source. This will vary depending on where you live. If you're in an area with abundant sunlight, a solar generator makes sense because you'll have reliable power source, even when fuel is in high demand. On the other hand, if you live in a place with less sunlight but easy access to fuel, a gas generator is a safer bet. Besides power consumption and source availability, other factors might also come into play. For instance, if you have net metering or time of use pricing in your area, a solar system might be extra beneficial. It can provide backup power during emergencies and help cut down your electric bill in your daily life. So, like I said, there's no one-size-fits-all solution for everyone. But you might want to think about having both solar and gas options for your home. It's going to cost more, but there's a good reason behind it. Like the saying goes, 2 is 1 and 1 is none. It's just a lot safer to have a backup plan to your backup plan. So if fuel is hard to come by, you can still rely on solar to power your home. Or if the sun isn't shining, you can use the gas generator to charge the solar battery. With 2 or 3 hours of charging, you can gain 1 or 2 days of battery life to power your house. That way you can save on fuel and also enjoy a quiet night. At the end of the day, choosing between solar and gas generators for backup power really comes down to your priorities and needs. A solar and gas generator combo can offer a balanced approach, using the strengths of both systems to ensure continuous and efficient power supply. I hope this video helps you make an informed decision. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.